Howdy, all of you delicious people out there. Today we are going through and doing some more Ghostbusters Part 3. If anything, this episode might actually not be the most iconic ghost of all the films and stuff like that. If anything, this character might be familiar to some people or might not be familiar at all to a lot. So, just letting people know that starting off. But if anything, a very interesting visual episode nonetheless. Today we are sponsored by the children and all of us, and if there's an actual company called that, please don't sue me. But if anything, I hope that you guys really do enjoy this episode. A little behind the camera, I had shot this and then realized I had somehow lost footage. So I had to go back through and scour the planet to find my extra 10 minutes of footage. So a little bit of work on this. But if anything, I want to definitely keep a cohesion of the story, and I don't want anybody to miss anything. So, more than likely, some Xbox news. I am probably going to do the Red Dead Redemption, the very first one, not the second one, the first one. I'll be covering that probably soon. Depending on how hard that will be to shoot that, considering how this is shot, will be how Red Dead Redemption, the very first one, will be shot. Shot, pow pow. So without a doubt, that is on the way of things to come. But I think again, right now I am probably slammed again with just a lot of good content that I can put out, luckily. The only problem is if people want certain things or certain projects, sorry. But if anything, I'm trying to do a lot at one time, but then also I'm trying not to put too much out there, even though I probably should put too much out there. So, we're gonna get on to this because I spent way too much time talking already. 3 minutes of wasted time and wasted effort. So this is pre-shot footage, just so you can see. I'm just reacting to it. So let's react with the fact of Ghostbusters. And realizing I have to bump up the volume, dance. If anything, a little thing, I adjust the brightness, but this might not be too bright.
There they are. A couple of Class 5 animators. Never seen them in tandem like that. They're really agitated. Switching on the packs.
I never really understood, though, the levels. Because it seems like the level system is very off. And most of the time, the highest it usually normally goes is 7 anyways. Everything seems to be a 7.
Hey, he said take it easy. That's not easy. Miss! Damn! Sorry, Z. How about a little warning next time, fellas?
That one's a beast, Ray. Let's chase him down. Winston, check that next doorway, see if he has any friends.
It's a beast.
Leave a haunted room. I got no problem with that. Hey, Cadet. To use the shock blaster, it's best to get in fairly close. Its effects are powerful, but dissipate quickly over distance.
Yeah, this is where we go to the proton pack accessories. The different little reinventions of things already there. A lot of those in this episode that we'll be going through.
And please be careful. It's a prototype. We're trusting you with it.
The stasis stream will temporarily slow down paranormal entities. If you train the stream on the target long enough, you can actually stop it entirely.
This is how you use it.
Ooh, a freeze ray. A stasis stream. This has nothing to do with cold, but the effect is similar.
When do you have the time to work on all this stuff, Egon?
I've been conducting an experiment in which I sleep an average 14 minutes a day. Leaves me a lot of time to work.
Great. Ready to roll. Hey, Haas, you think you can handle that little fella yourself? We'll meet you back here.
I guess that's kind of like the Einstein way of sleeping, where Einstein wouldn't sleep for days, trying to think tank of an experiment.
See if you can pick up a signal.
But I'm going to try as much as possible to not talk over as much commentary as possible, or every time someone else talks, but that's what the subtitles are for.
Stay alert. Keep your PKE meter up. Animators can hide in anything. Hey, Ugly just shot around that corner.
If anything, a lot of I like how each level
Look, it's the
really has a different
Strong
feel.
emanations. No direct source, though.
We followed our guy in here. He gave us the slip.
Detecting a very strong anomaly here.
Uh-oh, here comes something big.
Now that is a fine example of a level 6 bidimensional.
I mean, if you guys want to read any of this side stuff, you can definitely pause it yourself and read it yourself if you want.
Egon, did I mention what a good idea you had to come up on the balcony?
Oh yeah, it was great. Thanks for the help, guys. I really appreciate it.
Slow it down.
Oh yeah. I'll get right on that. As condescending as some of my commentary is.
Give it to him. It's on your left. Look behind you.
I kind of miss some of Winston's comments. Above you!
Keep working!
It's losing strength. Keep tearing it down.
Its power is emanating from a single focal object.
Look, the focal object is temporarily vulnerable. Grab it with your containment screen. You got it! Fantastic!
That was a cool book
How
buster.
much PK energy must it take to collect and animate an entity like that?
A lot. A lot of very angry energy.
No, I think they're happy to see me.
Wait, not so fast. I'm getting some big fluxes here.
Oh, librarian painting there. That's what she looked like before she died. And that's what she looked like after she died. Again, all this side stuff, you can read at your leisure, if you can pause quick enough.
Take a scan. See what you
I
find.
think it's her. Yes! Yes, it is her! Eleanor Twitty, the librarian!
Look, there she is. Meet us at the stairway door.
She went down that way.
Winston, check upstairs to see if the other phantom doubled back. Roger.
It is kind of cool, though, that we actually do get a real...
That's us again. That witch.
It is kind of cool that we actually get a backstory from this librarian in this game. Before, like, I don't think there really was much to...
PKE's out, and try to be quiet.
I don't think there was much research shown on film.
Wow, a full stabilizing levitation. I'd say we're close to something.
Ray,
You got something?
I've got something right here.
Kid, check that out.
Ah!
Ooh, she...
All the scan and stuff that I need to do. If you guys, again, if you guys are getting annoyed by how much ghost scanning or something that I do, then Let me know in the comments below.
Keeps shushing us. That's her, the Gray Lady. She's the first ghost we ever hunted. Man, I wish Venkman was here.
I'm pretty sure Venkman doesn't.
Easy now. She's real skittish.
Yeah, Venkman, with how consistently he evades everything, I'm sure he's dying to be a part of this.
Cut her off.
These readings are off the charts. I'll have to make new charts.
See, it's kind of funny you have to make new charts,
Wow.
but...
No, listen. This place is reading like a psychic pressure cooker. Primer thrower. Everybody stick close together.
Here, this way, quick!
What was that?
You have to make new charts, but everything is, like, the same thing. It's kind of like... Well, everything's a 5, and everything's a 7. Like...
Okay, so much for stick together. New plan is fan out.
Flexible approach, Ray.
There are 2 hostile spirits roaming around in here.
I got a little
Two that
stuck
we know
there.
about.
Yeah, it's like, I would like to see a level, like, 1 ghost. And, like, then, like,
Now I got you.
a level, like,
Oh no,
10.
kid, look out! It's coming your way!
Because we don't get a huge amount of measurement between the two. I'm assuming maybe, like, the Halloween door.
Temperature's dropping. Event imminent. Brace yourselves.
Guys, I'm in the periodical archives looking at a stack of old newspaper clippings, all about some nut named Edmund Hoover, a.k.a. The Collector. This dude has a history you should know about. He was a rare book collector who seduced Eleanor Twitty, the head librarian of this place.
The Gray Lady?
That would be my guess.
He's also looking up Nick's basketball scores. Man, does anybody do real work around here? But of course, for the love of Winston's sports fandom, definitely, like I said, the real Ghostbusters episode Night Game really showcases that in all colors and flavors and stuff like that. That Winston really loves sports. And Peter, I think, loves to be in love. Ray, I think, is just like a tinkerer or a collector. He collects a lot. And then, like, Egon is just, like, straight up just, like, science. Like, the science behind it all. If anything, going into another, the dose part, the second part of this. A lot of clips, intermediating, and flipping around.
Hey kid, what's your 20? I'm in some kind of a dark tunnel moving fast towards a bright light. Ooh, class 1 swarmers! Pesky but combustible.
Don't go into the light, Ray. When you went into the Beyond section of Bed Bath & Beyond, what did it say? Did it say clearance?
Whoa, look at them all.
If anything, I didn't remember a lot of the special proton things. Which thing would be best to take out certain ghosts, and you're gonna see that throughout this episode for sure. There was a lot of stuff that I did remember. I like.
Oh man. Yow! Oh, where's that class 5 animator? I tracked the slut here. There's the big fish! See what he did?
He's a fish. Crusto. But yeah, evidently maybe this was
Give him a new
ghost.
home in our containment facility.
Maybe they were gonna actually use this ghost when they did the whole fisherman thing, and that just didn't work out.
Throw your trap, Rook!
And so they're just like, well, we'll just use him in this level. It'll like.
Did you see that? More than I expected.
So I think maybe the fisherman ghost like had like side ghosts that ended up just not making the cut, so they just used it here. That's my assumption. I would love it if there was actually like they did commentary on this game. I'm sure it would take too much time for somebody to go through the whole game and commentate over it, but it would just be interesting because I had seen commentary on the films. It would be cool to get a little commentary on the game to see how when people were.
Good work. That took some doing.
Congratulations, Ray. But I'm near Special Collections. Someone you've been wanting to meet again is here.
We're on our way!
Like to maybe see sketches, or to see like, oh hey, this is what this is gonna look like prior
Keep an eye on the twitchy ones.
to what our final concept was.
You alright?
Cause yeah, I know there's not a lot of original content on here, but But yeah, one thing that I would have loved too, if we could have gotten a more customization on the outfits, especially with how real Ghostbusters, each one of them have their individual color. I would have loved it if we could have gotten a variety of different uniforms used in this game, like some other Ghostbusters games we get to do. I honestly, the suit that I love most, that was barely used in the second film. I love the Ghost 2 emblem, the peace one, but I like the dark blue suit that was used. But they barely showed that. They only.
Like the Grey Lady makes her own reinforcements. Keep your eyes open, team. She's upping the ante.
Thanks for the warning, Ray. But I have no idea what you're talking about.
You may want to just take our word for it.
Like that suit that I mentioned was only used in like a montage scene.
Let's get a solid scan.
I missed that, Ray. Please repeat.
Enough with the shushing!
I think that needed a
Well,
shush.
at least we're getting closer.
Could not hear a word of that, Ray. Ray.
Roll loud, Egon. Roll loud. That deserved a shush.
Try to pick up a signal, see what's here.
If anything, I'm going to be using the PKE a lot just to figure out where I should go next.
Points in the right, kid. Almost took my head off. You don't want to do that now. Ooh, ow! Ow! Oh no, no crossing the stream.
Yeah, but definitely in the comments below, maybe mention your favorite uniform, or maybe mention your favorite character, or maybe your favorite equipment
More than I
used.
expected.
Maybe people liked the slime blowers that were used in the second
making my way
film.
over.
Maybe some people like the normal traditional proton pack. Maybe people like the real Ghostbusters proton pack, or the extreme Ghostbusters proton pack. If for somehow or some way that you guys actually enjoyed
Man, that stinks.
the latest movie equipment, characters, whatever,
Up high.
yak my bush.
Gives you the creeps, huh?
I feel like we're playing Granny.
Come on, kid. We need to get out of here.
Granny! Oh, Grandma! What have you done to this library, Grandma?
Winston, where the heck are you?
In the periodical section. Checking the box scores from the Knicks game last night.
Told you.
Why?
Tell us more about this collector, Winston.
Says here that this collector used the Gray Lady to get to the rare books in her care. Specifically, a book called, get this, the Gozerian Codex.
Great.
Yeah, and when she found out what he was up to, she dumped him.
Smart lady.
Not really. Evidently, he murdered her for it.
Uh-oh.
Not a good choice.
The Gray Lady was his first victim, but he killed a bunch more.
And let me guess, he collected their bodies just like he collected books?
Bingo. Ray, you get to buy me dinner.
And me.
And here's the last on the collector. Seconds before he was hanged, he said he would return as Azet Lord, some sort of god, to keep watch over the library and every rare book in its collection.
Sounds like quite the bookworm.
Sounds like the kind we run into all the time.
Well, when you got one character that collects mold and fungus.
Hey, I'm not saying that's a bad sign, but it sure isn't a good one. Jeez! That'll only hurt for a minute.
You got a taste of that door? You got the license plate of the thing that hit you, Ray? Alright.
You hear that?
I've been here this whole time.
It's around here someplace.
Definitely one thing, this game seems very Ray heavy, which I don't mind.
Somebody's in here.
If anything, I connect more with Ray than I do all of the other characters. Because I think when looking at all the characters, even though how much I love Winston, I probably connect most with Ray.
Come out, wherever you are. Oh boy, we're not alone. Ugh, I gotta be more careful. You all right?
Yeah, because Ray honestly has very much of a kid-like wonder to him.
Children.
And so that kind of like,
What are they saying?
that kind of connects with me to have like, how he is very much like he still has that kind of like childlike, characteristics. Another transition moment.
I think they're trying to tell us something. What else did Hoover collect?
He collected some cool stuff that no one cares about. Like maybe the certain movie that didn't do so well. But he collects it. One thing that I wish that they could have really done.
You got that right, Scooter.
The little kid told us goodbye.
Here's the place. Special collections. These rooms are packed with rare and valuable volumes. Okay, she's in here with Egon. No noise.
One thing I wish they could have, I noticed this, I remember this side thing being here, but if anything, if they could have made the movie a cartoon, I wish that they could have remade Extreme Ghostbusters and made that into a movie. I know there probably would have been like copyright issues, but it would have been just so cool if taking a movie that went into a cartoon, take the cartoon and make it a movie. That would have been a cool reboot that they would have done. But I think that's probably just never gonna happen. And that's sad. But who knows? I love all the fan-made stuff that's done.
Almost.
Oh boy.
So much of the fan-made stuff really feels like an actual
Left right
film.
in the science fiction section.
Can't blast through the shield.
Their shields. Use the capture stream on their shield.
So many special things that you need special parts of equipment to do. But if anything, like I said, or like I would say, if you guys want to read any of the side stuff, go ahead and hit pause whenever you like. Or go back and rewatch it over. I would definitely appreciate the views.
Remember how you were saying Print was dead?
I wish.
Now where'd she go?
Valence is up. She definitely left a trace somewhere.
A lot of hidden stuff in this level. Kind of feels like an almost National Treasures episode.
Looks like the janitors didn't either. For the last 80 years, anyway.
More book goons.
What are those? I don't recognize them from Tobin's.
No. They're in the revised Ethiary catalog. I think the Grey Lady is constructing them from the books and minor spirits here. She may be more powerful than we thought.
Anytime, there is probably sometimes where I go under the PKE.
Take a look at this place. I could spend a month taking inventory of these books.
Let's be very careful what we wish for down here, Ray.
I go into the PKE section just because it's easier to see things.
Wow, dig that.
Because that has very much of like almost like a night vision kind
Ray,
of.
I'm not entirely convinced this is the best course of action.
Hey, I'll bet this is a trap.
Welcome back, Ray.
It's a trap! But I hope you guys are enjoying the third installment of this.
Turn around. Uh-oh, they've got friends.
But yeah, if anything, if you guys want more, definitely it's still just an arduous process to keep shooting these. But I definitely want to show the complete story.
I'm having serious doubts about the structural integrity of this sub-basement. It's moving again!
Over to the left. Pull the same trick twice. Moving.
Yeah, but if
I'm telling you, the substructure is unstable. The ceiling could come down on top of us.
Our low probe experiment is working. You're clairvoyant.
No, I saw the support columns buckle.
at least he's honest. There's sometimes when he does lie, but that's only to benefit. There's been times where he's lied to
He's hurting.
where he's lied two people to get more money, or he's lied to make something more serious than it was, but Egon's usually pretty honest out of everybody.
Over there! Oh boy. Creepy.
It's too creepy for me. I can't go through. I'm too scared. Another little side piece.
Solid.
You and your wedge
Good place for
solid.
the capture screen.
Yeah, I know. I want to get this side piece first. Seat of a vapor fowl. Vapor's fowl? I don't know, a random chair. Some of these side pieces, I don't get the connections, but there is myths and lore.
Wonder what's down there.
Something big. More than likely terrifying.
Or maybe it's absolutely nothing. Let's hope for that.
It's really dark down there. Damp, too.
Wonderful. Hope you don't have any open pets. Thinking
That looks familiar.
That's an electric lock on the door.
See if you can find it powered.
Yeah. There's a reason why I keep looking at that, because I knew something special's happening here.
The recruit found it. I wonder if it's a good idea to be standing in 1.5 feet of water.
No.
That didn't last long.
And boom goes the dynamite. Much smaller area than that library. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm getting up here. I'm the one who lives. I'm the main character in this, so I gotta live.
Same team!
Well, then get out of my way.
I understand the urge to experiment, but crossing the stream is a terrible idea.
Well, then don't blast when I'm blasting. Solves that problem right away.
Can't say I'm a big fan of the level 6 bidimensional attractor.
I'm with you on that. We're lucky there were only some old books for it to manifest with.
Recruit, you okay? Let's keep moving.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like the measurements of, like...
This is cheery.
I would like to see a level
Nice.
1
Nothing
ghost,
bad could ever happen in here.
and then see like a level 10
Flank her.
ghost.
She's got nowhere to run.
I'm assuming the Halloween door episode was a level 10.
I'm not clear on how the flanking was supposed to work.
She went through the vents.
Oh boy, burning coal. 2 of them this time.
Nice,
2!
Ray. Tell us again how lucky we are.
Yeah, definitely. If anything, here is the lost footage.
You've got him on the rope. Ow. Help! We've got to bag the Grey Lady before this gets really dangerous.
We may have missed that window, Ray.
Well, we can't follow her through that grate. Is there another way?
I wonder, where should we go? Ah? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, I knew this was this, but,
What you find there, young blood? Good work. Spangler, the kid found the exit.
I added something new to the pack. This is the PDS, Plasm Distribution System. Basically, it's Slime Blower Mark II, heavily modified from the earlier version. Your plasm banks are now integrated into the proton pack. It uses a base culture of ectoplasm that can impair entities, cause caustic black slime to go inert, and reveal otherwise invisible ethereal structures that reside on this plane.
Slime blower.
See? Neutronized slime.
If you guys don't remember the slime blower, of course that's in Ghostbusters 2. It's the big, huge, like kind of like scuba-like tank on the back of the guys. That one I'm sure. I remember the proton packs being about 30 pounds. I could just imagine probably maybe how much the slime blower might have weighed. Probably because there was probably a lot of legitimacy. If anything, I purchased a lot of slime tether things that you probably will barely get to see here, but I know slime tether is really important.
Our own private shortcut to hell. That's convenient.
This scene is so cool looking.
A safe assumption. That book she's reading is emitting massive energy.
Yeah.
That's your cue, killer. Go get him.
Thought that was your job. This level here is probably the hardest level out of everything. People could say it's like, oh no, this level is hard, but...
She took that pretty well, better than I expected.
It makes perfect sense if her residual spirit energy is tied to the book. The Gozerian Codex, right? Now that we have it, her echo must have been released. She's gone. I think we helped her cross over.
If only it was that easy.
She just crossed right back.
Oh, no.
Bookstands are generating her shield.
Buddy, the podium! Soak 'em! Soak 'em!
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but this is super, I had to remember the technique of how to get these books down, and I couldn't remember, like, for the life of me. I used to blow through this mission, like it was nothing.
She's shielding herself with the codices. Go after those first.
Yeah, but for the life of me, I couldn't figure out, like, what was I supposed to use to take certain things down. And then on top of that, it's just kind of like, you have to remember, like you have to, like, precise your shots.
Bookstands are generating her shield.
And that's the slime tether. I was just like, F it! Slime tether of the books.
On the right.
Aim high.
It's just like, stop!
She's shielding herself with the codices. Go after those first.
Like, I was like, there'd be so many times where I would be thinking to myself, it's like, what did I use before? What did I use before? And that's what made this level so difficult, was just trying to rethink how I did this, and just blew through it previous times.
Help is on the way. Aim high.
Yeah, but eventually I do figure out what happens.
Generating the shield.
Of course, otherwise, then why would I be showing you footage where I got defeated or I died or whatever?
She is shielding herself with the codices. Go after those first.
Trying. It's not easy. It's not easy trying to... And there we go. Yeah, I forgot that you could just, like, blow those things up. I'm just like, God, what is the answer?
That's it. She can't regenerate the cage. Keep hitting the boost stand.
It's just like, stop. It's like, you would think that, like, with them, like, being the people that are trying to get her attention while I'm doing all this side stuff, you would think I wouldn't get hit, like, at all.
She is shielding herself with the codices. Go after those first.
And down again. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I can get you now, but...
That does it. Now let's attack the librarian straight on.
Yeah, if only she didn't hide a lot. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she just, like, vanishes. Then you have to figure out, oh, where is she now? Oh, she's behind me, okay.
That's good. Throw on the trap.
Throwing it out. She's almost down for the count. Alright.
Weird. That wasn't as tough as it should have been.
I was just thinking of the same thing.
It was almost too easy. Like she wants us to have the codex.
Yes, like she wanted us to blast this room apart.
But why?
Like she wanted us to have,
From the fifth to the fourth. A whole world of ghosts. Something I've dreamt about since college.
it's like she wanted us to go through the level and succeed and win and...
Did it so we could meet an old friend of hers.
Well, if we're going...
Not much choice, is there? It's the only way out. You, take the lead. Don't worry, we do this all the time.
Alright, this clip here is gonna wrap up this video. So, thank you very much for watching this. I want to say that simply because of how very brief this thing is, but it completely concludes this episode. So, eventually, when I'm going to go into the follow-up episode, I'm going to go back, try to create all of this, and then get back to where I was, hopefully right around the same point of this video ending. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Without a doubt, if you guys have not, if you guys want more of this, definitely let me know in the comments below, or just view it a lot, and I'll know that, and I'll see that, and I'll keep doing it. So, the conclusion of this video. Very short, brief.
Oh no! Look out!
So many good visuals
So
here.
this is what the public library looks like on the far side of a cross-dimensional portal.
It's one of infinite potential configurations. You know, theoretically.
Yes, well, this looks like the Gozerian configuration.
Watch out, black slime.
Alright, and that should conclude this episode. But yeah, I really enjoy this series. It's just, if anybody is just like, well, more episodes, please. It's just, an arduous process to keep doing. But I am going to try to get as much content out as possible, but then realistically work my way to get back to where I need to be to continue this story, keep giving more footage, and man, if I could just live stream this whole game and then like cut like parts of it so way people don't like, oh my god, a 3 hour video, and I could just cut it into pieces and make it shorter. um but yeah, I would love to just like do one fluid thing of this game, to where there wouldn't be so many cuts and little pieces that you miss. But if anything, uh I love this series, and I hope people do too. So I'm going to say goodbye to you. Goodbye to everybody. We'll see the interesting conclusion of this whole library event. And we'll see what more goes on, as we shall see. So I'm going to see you guys later. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy whatever else content I have until I can get some more time to grind out another episode of this. So I will say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.